Well, it's been a couple of days since we last picked up the camera. GTR sitting here. Mustang GT500 is sitting here. If you guys been following along with the channel, something was else in its place, and now it's gone. So today's video is just going to be a plethora of all updates of all the cars. There's so many moving pieces behind the scenes and also behind the scenes. I've been running into trouble with literally every single car. So before we get into talking about the GTR and talking about the GT500 and trying to figure out where the 350Z is, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Again, I'm Lance, I'm from Hawaii. I just want to make creative automotive content for all of you guys and just share my love and my passion for automotive. So again, if you guys haven't done so, subscribe, smash the like button for today's video, and I guess let's start off with the GTR. So because see my last video, you guys saw that I had very bad problems with the transmission. I haven't had the time yet to go and check out the car and see what's under it or what's going on. I'm working 2 jobs now, guys, so the window of opportunity to create content is just a little bit shorter, but at the same time the quality needs to be that much more. So that was a problem. Transmission problems with the GTR, and then yesterday before I decided to work out, I wanted to roll the GTR out of the garage, and then I did this. So I turned on the car into accessory, and usually when the car is on an accessory already, the airlift suspension already turns on, and usually the compressor turns on as well. So when the car goes into accessory and whenever it turns on, usually the remote turns on as well as the compressors, but unfortunately that's not the case, and I really don't know why it's happening all at one time, but we're suspecting that hopefully it's just gonna be the what is it called, hopefully it's the fuse. I know there's a line for the compressors as well as for the manifold, so we're hoping it's just the fuses for either one of those, because if not, well, put it this way, the car is stuck in the garage because of the fact that it's slammed all the way to the ground, and I do have an incline of a driveway, and trying to get it out of here if I were to tow the car is going to be a very bad problem. So yeah, that's it for the GTR. Also, on the side note, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys check out Definitive.com. It's just a small brand that I'm starting. I wanted to go alongside with the channel. Again, the motto is stay driven, and it's going beyond cars, beyond automotive. It's just to create a culture of just highly driven and motivated people. So go ahead, check out Definitive.com, and yeah, 350Z is evidently not here. Usually it's sitting right here where the GT500 sits, but we're making progress with the 350Z actually. So 350Z is actually in the shop. It's at Nestor's shop. Yesterday I got confirmation that the engine was out and the new one is going in. If you guys haven't done so, I'll link the video to where we revealed the replacement engine. So that's it, but at the same time we do have one problem, which is that the ECU is taking a long time to come in. Now for those of you guys that's looking to ever do a swap, because we're doing a rev up swap to a non-rev up swap, it's just a regular DE, you're gonna have to do some tweaks to the ECU, which is one, disabling the NATS, which is the anti-theft system from Nissan, as well as just getting a new base map. So that's taking a long time, and the timing of the 350Z is so off, guys. Like this whole week it was like, or actually I take it back, last week I got really sick. I had very bad migraines. I had very bad stomach issues. So the day that I was supposed to drop off the Z, basically I couldn't, and I just had to recover for a few days. So that pushed the whole timeline back, because the time we set to bring the Z into the shop, right after it was done, it was supposed to go to wrap. But within all of that, oh my gosh, why am I? Anyways, because of all of that, or because of me getting sick and the unfortunate events of just the timing of everything, but I just want to let you guys know that 350Z is getting swapped with a new motor. ECU is still waiting, and then wrap is coming, which you guys, I'm telling you right now, the wrap, I said I was gonna throw a curveball, or I was gonna decide to choose a color, but I figured I decided to throw a curveball. So I hope you guys are excited for that as well. And anything else about the 350Z? All right, one more thing for the 350Z, guys. I've never had coilovers before, like ever, on any of my cars. It was always either drop springs or air suspension, and I never ever did coilovers. Should we do coilovers for the 350Z? Let me know and comment down below. I want to see and get you guys feedback. Or should we go air suspension? Because currently the Z is sitting on drop springs, but I'm thinking about doing a whole new coilover setup and go hot boy stance, because the wheels are like spec'd for stance. So let me know, drop it in the comments. And moving on to the car that runs and, knock on wood, hasn't been giving me any crazy problems, but again guys, let me get in here first. All right, so quick cold start first. As you can tell, stock exhaust is still on. I'm debating whether I want to go with Magnaflow Outlaws or SLP Loudmouth exhaust. Also, on a side note, for all of you guys muscle fans, what do you guys think about the new Mustang? That's S650, I believe is what they're gonna call it now. But that Dark Horse, I don't know how I feel about the name of the Dark Horse, but 500 horsepower on a V8 with a Tremec manual transmission. Now I don't know if it's the same transmission setup that the GT500 has, but I know the GT500 does have a Tremec. So like, I don't know, like I'm assuming, I don't know the numbers of retail for the new Mustang. I'm assuming it's gonna come close to maybe like $50,000 or maybe like 45-ish, but at the same time it makes me wonder, like the S197 GT500s is like close to that price point, and then if you're looking at 2013 and 2014, you're looking at like 60, and it's already way more horsepower and it's supercharged with the Tremec. And granted, it doesn't have the nice infotainment system like the new S650. Like, it literally, the whole dash is all screen, not like this where it's very basic, because this car is 10 years old. But power wise, for the amount of money that you're spending, like that's kind of a toss-up, honestly, guys. So in a few videos back, I don't know if you guys can see it and if the camera can focus, but I've been having some problems with figuring out why I'm not hitting boost, and I finally figured it out why. And I hate to say it, but I was literally like, I figured it out because I was like, I think I can give the throttle a little bit more, you know, a little bit more push. So I noticed that I was just babying the throttle the whole time, because if you just give it a little bit more gas, now you see the boost actually moving. The power difference between the supercharger and having a turbo car is like, the supercharger, like, instant. It's not like you have to wait till boost builds up and then it'll give you that kick, because the car is belt driven and the supercharger is just known for usually giving you more on, like, more torque starting from the lower end going up. Like, this thing will yank, which is exactly why, for one, we need new tires, and two, we got to do the suspension system already. All right, so I'm about to do some grocery shopping, and what I'm about to say right now might piss off some of you guys, but I'm parked outside by a Jollibee because I like to park super far away from the grocery store, and this is the most open lot over here. But now what I'm about to say may piss off some of you guys, but this is just my opinion. I'm Filipino and I just thought of it because I'm looking at Jollibee, but I refuse to eat Jollibee. Like, I don't know. So my friends ask me, like, do you eat Jollibee? Or people ask me, do you eat Jollibee? I'm like, no. No. Best fried chicken flavor, KFC. Second, Popeyes. Like, I like Popeyes Crunch, but flavor wise, KFC beats anything. And with that being said, I'm gonna go get some groceries. Well, I got my chicken curry ingredients sitting in the fridge. We're gonna be cooking that tonight. But on the last portion of today's video, we have some other things to discuss. Now, I've had two offers. I've had an offer within the last month. I've had an offer for the GT500 and the GTR, and I posted it on my Instagram. It was very compelling offers, I'm not gonna lie. I had somebody message me and ask me if I wanted to trade plus cash the GTR wide body for an R8 plus cash. Now, I don't think I want to be into the supercar market right now, but that offer was quite compelling. But at the same time, I think this is just my theory now, being that we're running into problems with the 350Z and we're taking forever to deal with the GT500, and then now the GTR is just completely, I just literally can't drive it right now. I think, how do I say this? I really think that in a way this is a really big test for me, because literally nothing is going to plan right now. And for what's to come for this channel, guys, all I'm gonna say is that it's gonna be a lot more stressful with the next project that I am planning on doing. It's gonna take a lot of planning, and I'm literally just banking on chance right now, because if I can't make the deal, I can't make the deal. But with what I have planned in stored for the next car that's gonna come to the channel, it won't be like super soon. I'd be surprised if it happens before the end of the year, but we're looking at maybe beginning of next. But I think this is just all preparation. So at first, you know, I really thought that my mind was just in a state of like, why is everything happening right now? Until yesterday, where I finally thought to myself, I was like, you know what? This is a true test. It's a true test of my own stress management. So, with that being said, 350Z is almost going to be back on the channel. GT500 really needs to go in to do some suspension work. GTR, unfortunately, it's going to be on the back burner for now until I can figure out the air suspension. And yeah, I really hope you guys are excited for what's to come. Like, there's so many moving parts, but right now I know things are a little bit kind of slow again, just because I don't have the time for it. But for those of you guys that stick around and still watch the videos, you know, and just interact with the videos, dropping comments, dropping likes and all that stuff, it really means a lot. And for those of you guys that even take like a few minutes out of your day just to watch some of the videos, it really means a lot. So we're making progress, guys. You know, as much as I want to do YouTube full time, not yet, not right now. But with that being said, we are making strides to hopefully one day go full time on it. It's gonna take a while, but again, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, I just felt like I needed to update you guys on what's happening with all the cars, and I'm really excited at the same time for the challenge that we're faced. So I hope you guys are still gonna stick around to see everything come to fruition. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching today's video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember, you guys are all called to be great in your own way, and most importantly, stay driven.